Hi, it's Simon here from Care Marketing Expert, and in this video we're going to look at how to use the DVDs to market your care home. So these are some examples of the DVDs that we produce. This one is all about how to find a perfect care home. And these are all part of your Marketing Director Pro membership level in the Full Beds Forever system. So first of all, why use DVDs? Why not just use a video on its own, or perhaps a PDF report, or just a printed photocopied report that you can send out? And the reason is that the DVDs have got a very, very high perceived value. It costs a lot of money to actually produce a CD. When you think of all the artwork that you've got to create that goes into the video production, rendering all the video, doing all the artwork for the covers, and then going and getting the DVD produced in a proper cellophane wrapper and printed cover and everything else. It looks very, very professional. And people imagine it costs thousands and thousands of pounds to be able to produce the DVDs like this. And in fact, if you went to a normal advertising agency or a DVD production company, it would cost you thousands and thousands of pounds to be able to produce a professional DVD like this. Because this is just like a consumer DVD that you'd buy from Amazon or from your local store. However, we've been able to find a place in America that can produce these unlimited short runs for us at a very economical rate. Now, as part of your FBF system, as I said, we do all the production of the video for you. The only thing that you need to pay for is additional videos. There are 20 that come with the system, so we'll give you 20 DVDs to start off with. If you want any more over and above that, they cost around about £2 each, £2 per DVD. And when you think that we're only going to give these out to really, really interested parties who are worth a potentially, as we've said before, £50,000 to £90,000 to the business, it's not very expensive. If you had to give 10 of these away and you only got one person who subsequently became a resident, then that's only 20 quid. So they're really very, very economical. What happens is we provide them in lots of 5, and we order them in lots of 5 from America. That costs anywhere, it depends on the air freight, but anywhere between about $15 to $18, which means they're less than $3 a DVD, and that means that to yourselves are just £2 per DVD or there or thereabouts. We just literally pass the cost on to you for those additional ones. Anyway, let's have a look at where and how to use the DVDs. And there are really 3 main areas that you're going to use them. The first is lead generation. Well, 2 main areas. The first is lead generation, and that can be online lead generation or it can be offline lead generation. And I'll go in and explain what I mean by those two for you in a moment. And then the next thing you can use it for is what I call an authority tool. Now, because these things look so expensive and so professional, there's an automatic connection that your prospects will make that if a company is this professional in being able to produce a DVD like this and have a DVD, then they must be a professional organization. It's one of those shortcuts that we use in our mind all the time. If something's gold, it must be good. It's a shortcut that you use, otherwise it would be impossible to get through life if we had to evaluate everything all the time. So DVDs have a high perceived value. You will be perceived as a professional organization. And so when you give one of these out, and the third way that you're going to use it is to give it out in what I call the goodie bag. So when somebody comes to visit the care home, at the end of the visit, you're going to have a pre-prepared folder that you're going to give out to them. And I'll go through that in a minute. But that's a goodie bag, and we're going to put one of these DVDs into that goodie bag. So let's have a look and see what that contains.